Isn't trolling illegal as well?
No.
I'm sure I heard someone say like internet trolls.
Internet trolls.
Yeah, it was about the news.
You can't just... No. What news do you watch? The Wacky Backy channel, isn't it?
Good morning, Britain.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, I'm Ben Shepherd. Good morning, Britain. We're back. It's good to be back. It's quite an impressive woohoo. More enthusiastic yahoo next time, please.
Sorry. Right.
Right, we're back.
We are in Iveco's, as you can see. Mine obviously looks the best, because, you know.
I can't see his paint job. It's like literally.
I've got the that Santa DLC thing that we won over Christmas. I won that, so I thought I'd decorate my Iveco in that paint job. A customised end. Don't know about you, but I think he looks pretty sexy. Right. Jobs.
Let's look at the job list.
Job list. Right. Do you? Oh.
Do you know what would be good? It would be both of the same job.
It would be good, but like bed. I bet I'm not joking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 jobs I have are going to the UK. Do you want to know how many jobs I've got in total?
Go on.
8.
Oh God, where's your other one?
We eat wine in Austria. So,
Wine.
do you want to go to Southampton? Try Southampton.
We could go to Southampton.
Well,
I'll meet you in Southampton.
destination number 2.
Destination number 2, please. Right. We're in Southampton. That was a quick transition.
Hold on, I need to do my transition yet.
No. I was like, wow.
Well, for some reason in the menus it went down to 18 FPS. That was weird.
Heck.
Oh well, right, now we're in Southampton.
Hooray.
Right, let's have a look here. No, I'm not. I'm in Strasbourg. Oh, fail. That was oh, crikey.
I remember last video we had quite a lot of trolls.
Yeah, well, both of our last few videos we had quite a few trolls.
Oh yeah.
Especially in that very, very last video with the convoy.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't have Southampton.
Actually, not Southampton.
No. Right, so let's go onto the map.
Let's have a look.
Tell you what. Garage manager. Why do I not have Southampton? I thought I bought every single garage in the UK. Good, that in Dover.
Going Dover if you want, yeah.
Dover. We'd like to start somewhere in the south of England, just because that's the nicer area.
Right. Let's have a look here.
Everywhere
Dover.
has the good and bad places. Right, world map. Freight market.
Got quite a lot of jobs there.
Right, yeah, I've got quite a few.
You got Bern.
Burn.
Bern.
I'll read out what I've got. I've got Budapest, that double B place in Slovakia, Dresden, wine again, Warclaw, Aberdeen, Cambridge, and London.
I've got London.
But we want to like go into Europe though, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, we could go to London and then go.
Have you got
straight down
Calais?
to Calais, no.
I was thinking what we could do. We could go to Calais and then I could get a job from Calais to where you're going.
Well, I'll tell. Calais. How about if we start? I reckon. Let's start in Aberdeen.
Go to Aberdeen.
Yeah, Aberdeen. Go to Aberdeen. No.
I think this is worth the time lapse. This flipping it. We'll get a job in a minute.
Well,
Right.
in a minute. That's a bit ambitious.
Right, I'm in Aberdeen now, so let's
Right.
have a look.
They owe me. Right, freight market. Something. I've got. Do you have Munchen in Germany?
Munich.
Pardon?
Munich.
Munchen.
Yeah, Munich.
Is that Munich? Have you got that?
No.
Lodz,
No.
Strasbourg,
No.
Calais.
I've got Calais.
Right. Well, that's a possibility.
Should we do Calais?
Well, do you have Paris?
No.
Do you have Grimsby?
No.
Hanover?
God. Nope.
Dortmund?
No.
Sheffield?
No.
Edinburgh?
No.
Right.
Oh, it's looking like Calais.
Looks like we're going to Calais. Right. However, I suggest we ignore the sat nav, and there is an admin right next to us.
Hello, admin.
Hello, officer. Right. I'm just going to turn around.
I'll go
Around
pick
here.
my stuff.
Right, hold on. Right, I'm just going to organise our route. What I suggest we do, we go to the Newcastle on Pontine ferry, well, the one in Hull, go to Rotterdam, and drive down like the French back road, well, French country roads. That's what I suggest we do. You up for that?
Okey-doke. Yep.
That way we'll get a bit more controls instead of boring motorways. Right. Onwards and upwards.
I'm picking up my trailer. Do you want to meet back at the repair garage, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just getting an autosave. There we go. Ah, God, this rain's doing me head in. It
weird,
don't
isn't
even. Like, they could at least done the weather a bit better. Like, look at the rain and then look at the sky. Where's the rainbow? Oh,
Is that
God.
even rain? It looks like sleet.
Yeah, it's more sleety, but it looks summer, but it's like raining and sleeting.
Blue
Never.
skies.
And obey traffic laws, Ben. Don't forget the highway code.
The highway code.
The highway code. Yeah, if you've not read the multiplayer highway code, look in the description.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. There's a special rule for overtaking, which we shall demonstrate. Are you up for that, Ben?
Guess who I've just
Demonstrate.
passed?
Who?
RO Logistics.
Who?
Someone from RO Logistics.
Oh, wow.
Remember the photo incident?
Yeah.
I'm just picking up my trailer from Trier.
I'm just picking mine up from Stokes, I think.
What I'll do is meet you back at the repair garage.
Alright. Right. Calais. So we'll go to the ferry place in North, what you call it, Hull, and then we'll like drive through Rotterdam and go down French country roads.
Yeah, thanks so.
Hopefully, things will be successful, but you can guarantee this game it won't be. Right, someone's reversing here, and I've just started. I'm going to take my shoes off because I can never seem to use my small pedals with my big feet. Right, they're off now.
Wait, what do you mean, the French country roads? Aren't we going to Calais?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like from Calais?
Yeah. No, what we're doing, we're going to the ferry point in Hull.
Oh yeah, literally I didn't listen to any of that. I just follow you.
Fucking hell.
Follow see whatever you
We're
got.
going to Hull, then we're going through Rotterdam, and then there's like French coastal roads,
Right.
and we'll go through them
I
to
see.
get to Calais
I see.
instead of going
I
like
got
down
you.
the British boring motorways.
No, I got you.
Let's face it, we do want a bit of fun. Well, when I say fun, I mean like country, like driving quick and not just boring motorways. But yeah, I'm just pulling out.
Right, I'll meet you back
Put
at
that dashboard back on.
back in town. I'll meet you. What's Dover like? Is it like I've always wondered this. Someone in the
What, in real
comments
life,
tell-
or?
in real life, yeah. Is it like just completely dockyards everywhere, or is it just I don't know, like a nice town? I don't know. I always wonder what it's like.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, on green. Gonna have to beep that out. That's
The beat machine at its best.
11:50. Let me write that on the board.
11:50.
Right, that's 11:50. Let me write that on my whiteboard.
Like we're taking notes every time, like.
Right, I'm at the repair garage now.
Okay, I'm just
Hey
pulling
up. Look who it is. RO.
Is it RO? Is he
Yeah.
a repair garage?
Yeah.
If you didn't watch the other video, go check it out. I'm sure I'll link it in the description for you.
Yeah.
Basically, we got told
We
that we're
don't
not
get
allowed to
along
be somewhere.
Yeah, because it wants to take a convoy photo. So, every time you see someone with the RO thingy, the RO, you know, what what's the name? Company. If you ever see anyone from the RO, yeah, from RO Logistics, spit on them. There you are.
Overtake them.
Hey up, you've got the same trailer as me.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a first. Well, actually, look like we're doing a proper convoy. Right. I'll let you take lead for a while.
Okay, though.
So,
That's a new word, that. Okie dokie.
I think I've just accidentally pulled out in front of someone I haven't on. Can't be bothered letting go of my steam wheel to touch the mouse. I need track IR. Right, so, what do you think about the new Scandinavian DLC?
Let's talk about that.
Coming out very soon.
It's good.
I'm bot. Congratulations. So, one thing I like most about the Scandinavia DLC, apart from it looks nice, is that we'll finally be able to drive in Scandinavia on the multiplayer. Because like, the only way to drive in Scandinavia before is if you get pro mods. And obviously you can't use modifications on multiplayer. Oh, autosave. Autosave, there we go. Get some wipers off in here. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. And like, I've looked at a few screenshots of Scandinavia. Oh my god, it looks so nice. I personally think it looks better than Pro Mods. And Pro Mods is a nice mod. They've done such a good job SCS. The only thing is that I'm not that bit concerned about, because like, let's face it, the current Europe map has like a certain style, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And like when you go to Scandinavia, it's all different, which is kind of a good thing. But like, it just feels like
I know what
it's
you
a
mean.
third-party map instead of.
You'll be driving
from
somewhere,
SCS.
won't you?
Yeah.
You'll be driving somewhere, then suddenly you hit Scandinavia, it'll be like,
Completely
wow,
different.
completely different world. And well, yeah, world.
Yeah.
Europe.
Right. Next thing, the highway code. Right. Listen, kids, this is how you're meant to overtake a truck. So you get behind a truck, and you're thinking to yourself, I really want to go faster than him. Or he's lagging out or something. So what you do, you look to see if there's anything coming. Well, obviously we're not going to overtake him because there's a corner. And corners are bad.
Yep.
They can tip trucks up and you can have head-ons.
Oh, heck.
Like, for instance.
For example.
Right, so if you just voluntarily slow down for us, Ben.
Sure thing.
Right, so as you can see, he's slowing down. I pull out to overtake. So I'm now passing him. And now he's got to
ready.
either flash his lights or beep his horn twice. And as soon as I hear that, then you signal to pull back in. And then you need to flash the indicators as a thank you. That is what the highway code says on the multiplayer website.
Of course, do that in real life as well.
Yeah. But obviously in real life sometimes you won't be able in the game you might not be able to hear people's horn and that. Because let's face it, it's multiplayer after all. And now if I volunteer to slow down, I'll show the audience, as one of our friends say, how to be overtaken. Because that's very important too.
Do you know what's going to happen here? I'll overtake you around that bend and we're going to have a head-on collision with someone.
That will not. That will surprise. It won't surprise me. I don't even know what I'm saying.
That's probably what's going to
So
happen.
I'm just going to slow down a tiny bit.
Okay, so I'm going to overtake you on
No,
this blind
don't
bend.
No, don't overtake because there's a solid white line. Right. So
now-
as I can see, the truck's behind me. He signals to pull out. He's pulled out and he's overtaking me. What the highway code says, to be nice, you got to slow down to make it easier for the other person to pass. Now he's passed me. I flash my lights and he pulls back in.
Yeah.
That is how to be overtaken. So that's Gangnam Granny's top tip for this video. And someone's been well, Frosty's been banned for a day for ramming, as well as someone from Poland. I'm taking it. Come on, right. Oh.
There's a car coming.
Is there?
Car. What's
No,
wrong?
there isn't. Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay. Can you please slow
We
down?
have a situation.
Can you slow down? Can you slow down? Can you slow down?
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's when you don't overtake.
That's a good example of how you don't overtake, guys.
Oh, heck. But of course you just did that to demonstrate. You didn't actually mean
Yeah, I did that completely for the educational purposes. Do not try this at home, people.
That's what not to do.
That's what.
Thank you for our
not to
kind
do.
volunteers there.
Yeah, round of applause, please. By the way, my foot's flat down.
Yeah, I'm going 37.
Yeah, we thought we'd give Iveco's a go for this video. Because like last video it was all about the new DAF. The video before that I was in a pink Renault and weren't you in a Volvo or Scania?
Volvo, I think, yeah.
One of them two. So we thought we'd give Iveco's a go. And I suggest for the next video, I'll save.
I got it.
Ooh,
Oh.
that was a nasty one. So I suggest for the next video we do MAN, if you want.
I'm a bit close.
Bit
MAN.
close, you bloody hit me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm forgetting the highway code. I need to slow down, don't I? Man, that's another demonstration of how not to overtake. He's obviously going over the solid white line. Which
Of
in
course,
the
I'm only
UK
doing that
is
for
illegal.
demonstration.
But obviously he's only demonstrating, so we'll let him off.
Just in time. Hello.
Yeah.
Our fellow German.
Fellow German. You might want to look at a map. You know, a bit of
I'm
my
also
drink.
German, you know. I'm German, that's why.
Yeah, he sounds it, doesn't he?
On the road again.
As soon as like, do you know when we get onto the border to England?
Oh yeah.
Let me take lead,
Okay.
so we don't miss our turning. Ignorant sod. Boring when people don't toot back.
I know.
We're trying to be friendly and all, and then they just blank us out. It's outrageous. That's the Fat Man Walk song. So, anything near us? Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm doing everything wrong here. No, just me and you. Me and thee. So we've got some nice countryside here. I like driving in Scotland. It's a nice place.
Yeah, I do like it.
I've actually never been to Scotland before.
Have you not?
No. But the nearest I've been is Centre Parks.
Centre Parks. The closest I've been to Scotland is Centre Parks. Not past Centre Parks though. Oh, better slow down.
Yeah. Turning onto the motorway.
On the M90. Flipping heck.
What?
Bit of a took a while getting up there.
You want to do like about 50 on this motorway?
50, yeah.
Just cruise control it. If we can get up to 50.
Yeah, we get up, man.
Like, the Iveco's not bad, it just feels a bit underpowered. But how much does the trailer weigh? Can you please stop?
That's
And you're breaking up, you're breaking up.
What?
You're breaking up.
What? I'm breaking up.
Pardon?
It's better.
Yeah. No, you're breaking up again.
Okay.
Right. Thanks for that. What happened? Did you just freeze out or something?
What?
Did you just freeze out or something?
Freeze out?
You completely froze on my game. I was looking how much my trailer weighed, and then you just crashed. And I had to quickly steer away.
Oh, well, I've got Skype on my second monitor. It must, like, pause it or something. Like when I'm on my second monitor. Complication number 1. You can probably tell that we're not trying to be that professional. It's just because like we want to bring a casual experience.
Yeah, we don't. Well, I want to make this video as realistic as possible, from
Just like to chill out.
like the multiplayer players' point of view. If you're doing one of these convoys, yeah. Apparently, like I have like 50 or more people in one place. That's it. Servers just lag out badly, and I've got another autosave and it's doing my head in. I need to definitely get that fixed.
Slow down for you.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Accident Bridge?
Yeah, this is Accident Bridge.
Day. This is like the
The
first
first-
day that I've ever played.
Yeah, we had a big accident there.
So it's, since that day we've got the nickname Accident Bridge.
I keep pressing all the wrong buttons tonight. Yeah, there's quite a big difference between our last video and the first video of multiplayer, but we are hoping to bring more videos, but like real life has got in the way of stuff, like so that we've got college and we got work stuff, and it's a load of bleep machine. I can't even see the timer. I'm gonna look about 20 minutes in. 20. This is for the editing, so I can bleep my swearing out. So I do want to try to be a professional YouTuber. Like I don't want the mummies and daddies to be shouting at me because their kid has told me someone said.
Oh.
And that's another 20.
That's about 2015 in that.
Right, I'm gonna try and keep road rage to a minimal as well. That never goes well. Me and road rage are best friends. Even I'm just raging at like people. Like if I'm a passenger on, let's say, a bus, I rage at them. Speaking of buses, did you have a little experience with a bus?
That was dreadful. That was horrible. If you live in the UK and you know about first buses, no, not
Rosso,
buses.
Rosendale.
Rosendale buses. In fact, they probably won't have them. They probably only have them in Manchester.
Yeah, I think it's a Manchester thing.
Manchester thing. Well, anyway, a bus declined.
He's got like this pass where he can go on any bus, tram, or train. Is it
Yeah.
in the UK?
But quite expensive a month. Let me just say, it's quite dear.
Yeah, he pays. Well, I won't tell you the exact amounts, but it's a lot of money. A couple of £100, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, he coming home from college. Got on. Well, it was going to college actually, weren't you? It was me that was coming home. He got on the bus, and he got his pass got denied by the driver.
Byron and Waddle legit.
Well, you're breaking up again.
Is it?
Are you getting DDoSed?
Probably. Probably.
You're breaking up badly. How many who's? It could be. I've got 50 packets. Sending 50 packets to the server. That's. Have you froze again? Hello. Internet connection issues on Skype. It just says. Oh no, he's off again. Can you hear me? No. Skype's going. Yeah? Are you back?
I don't know.
Are you getting DDoSed?
I don't know. God knows. That's completely lagged out though. Like I froze and then like it got back and then I just lagged out.
Yeah, I think you're getting DDoSed.
Why would anyone want to DDoS me? Got a bit of damage as well on my truck now, 25%. Should be alright though.
Yeah. Can always get repaired in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Nice friendly toot. Oh. Oh no, we weren't meant to. Thought we were meant to turn off there, but no. So if you could let me take lead up here.
Yeah, sure.
So if you just slow down and we'll autosave. Look, I might have to end up overtaking you on the road. I just got an autosave, I think. Is it an autosave? Yeah, it was. God, they do me head in. If anyone can tell me how to disable autosaves in this game, please tell me. Right, I think you're lagging out a bit again. Alright, I'm just can I overtake you?
Yeah, yeah.
Keep your eye on the road. Make sure no one's coming for me to hit. And then we do the thank you. Right, nice, another nice country road in Scotland, near the border for the UK.
England.
England, sorry. It is about 5 to 7, and I'm tired. So far nothing major has happened yet, but I can guarantee as soon as we get to Rotterdam that'll all change. Actually, do you remember the other day when we were driving up here and like round this twisty road just up here?
Oh.
That group convoy just kept us in the corner. If you don't know how that feels, you would have had it's mega squeaky bum time. Right, 10th gear, come on, power. Someone can get if someone in the what you call it in the comments can tell me who quotes that, I'll give you a Sabby biscuit. Okay, how many people around here? No one. Yet. Oh, God. Wrong. Yep, gears aren't going that well. Hey, what speed are you doing?
45.
I'm doing 39. No, 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 no.
What?
Oh, he's literally on the side of the road. Truck coming.
No, it's not.
Damn it. I so wish there was. I've got my foot flat down.
So yeah, I'm only going 20.
Yeah, they're not got much torque, these Ivecos. Let's try and do a flyby view. There we go.
We're almost across the border.
Indeed. How can... Some good cinema views on here. I'm just gonna go back into the cab for this bit. How have I managed to shoot ahead of you?
Not got a clue. Running wind.
Yay!
Homeland.
Careful, truck coming.
Is there?
Ah, he's friendly. And the worst is, let's say, if we get kicked out of a service station because people want to take pictures. Someone's been kicked out for an hour for overtaking at Europort. I'm going to assume it's quite busy. Shall we get our trucks repaired in Rotterdam? You there?
Yeah.
Shall we get our trucks repaired in Rotterdam?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, you might not see many Iveco highway trucks. I see a lot of Iveco vans and like rigged trucks.
Yeah.
Or rigid. I can't remember what they're called. Or in the UK, in the UK you normally call trucks lorries. I used to call them a lorry, but now I'm used to calling them trucks. Truck sounds cooler. You won't hear... I would like to hear someone from America say lorry. It. It's quite quiet tonight. Should check how many people are on the server. I'll do that on this computer while driving. Speed it! I'm doing 33 miles an hour. You. That's about 30. I don't even know. Let me just stop here for a sec. Write that on the board. ets2mp.com. Status. Right, there's 2,000 people average.
Right.
So, just wait for me when you get to the end of this road.
Okay.
So I can catch up. Oh, this rain's doing me head in. If my frame rate's dropping, it's because of this rain. There's literally nothing I can do to stop it. Even turning the rain probability right down won't stop it. That's a decent place to park, pal.
Whoa!
Way up.
Here next.
Somewhat securing. Whoa!
That guy was on the other side of the road then.
Ha! Ha! Serves you right.
What happened?
No, he's blocking now. There's just been a bit of a minor incident.
What happened?
A minor incident.
Oh.
Right, he's trying to block me now.
I'm in Rotterdam.
You on camera, mate. Don't go anywhere from Rotterdam.
Yeah, well. In fact, no, it's not Rotterdam, it's Amsterdam, isn't it? Yeah, we're in Amsterdam.
Right, that guy. I said he's on camera and then he just stopped. Right, so. Right. You're in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure you went to the right place?
Yeah, there's only one place.
Oh, right. Okay, looks like we're not going for Rotterdam, we're going for Amsterdam.
Yep, we still go for Rotterdam though.
I suppose so. Where are you?
I'm literally just on that road, just outside of the port.
On Europort?
No, not port. Just outside of the port.
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Yay! Right, we're just going to take a little detour around Rotterdam, do a U-turn and then head out. Just because I want to see what the traffic's like. At the red sides and that. The red tarmac on the sides. Yeah. Did you not follow your sat nav?
No, I've got it.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, pal.
Ooh, what's going on here? Heck. Alright, I'm right behind you now.
Right, I've got another one for the bleak machine, by the way. I think I'll edit this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Couldn't live with one. Better than Renault's though.
Renault's the best truck in the game.
Yeah, he's gonna get banned for that name. Oh, I'll save.
Oh.
Actually, no, I think that was just server lag. I'll save. Nope, server lag. Yeah, we're lagging. Yeah, this frame rate drop, that's nothing to do with the, oh, God. That's to do with my bad driving. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is nothing to do with the video. This is to do with the actual Rotterdam. Right, you need to be in my lane. I'm going to slow down for you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's lagging quite badly.
Whoa.
Whoa. Sorry.
So we're heading down this way, yeah?
Now I've got an autosave. And we're back. Yeah, turn right. Just wait for me though.
Okay. What the heck was that?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Kicking off. The scenes.
Sar. I'll give you Sar in a minute, mate.
I think I'm safe to pull out. Yes, indeed I am.
You pulling out?
I've
So
pulled
we'll
out.
do like a turn if you want. Like,
Yeah, yeah, we'll just assess what it's like down here.
Assess the, Aberdeen. It's lagging like men. Oh, actually no, not that bad.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Well, literally as soon as I said it, it went,
Yeah.
Actually seems to be alright, doesn't it, on like this?
Hmm.
Not like how many people are... Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah.
Dexter? Oh, God.
Yeah, which lane do you want to stay in?
We'll stay in the far left.
Right. Right.
I think this is just one person who's just completely flipped out.
Right. I'm gonna have a look. Yeah, there is. It
It's
is.
literally one person, so it shouldn't be too long.
You have been named and shamed. Nastaseth Filmon. You've been named and shamed.
Named and shamed. I'm a Dexter.
But at least you're in a Scania, so good man.
Dexter HD is also trying to overtake.
I can move up as well, can't I?
Right, should we do a bit of a reverse?
No, no, better no. We'll just keep with it.
Right.
The admins will sort it out. Because there's trucks behind me, so I can't reverse.
Right.
Oops, I've just rear-ended you.
Oh god. Like can't employ the hard shoulder, can you?
No. What's this? What's he doing behind?
Well, that deck's so through. If that guy could just go in the hard shoulder, then you could overtake.
Oh, what's this? Right, so... Well, we're off now. We're off now.
We're off. Off we go.
Report 928.
What the heck are you doing?
Whoa!
Pick your lane. Whoa. Name and shame him. It's that guy.
Whoa, God! Oh dear.
What is he doing? That's the same guy as from before.
Sorry. I just got phone cut up.
Did you?
Sorry. I got cut up.
Stupid idiot.
Right, he cut me up, so I'm gonna cut him up.
What's that guy doing?
Oh God! Oh, weren't expecting that. Haha, Dexter. I'm just gonna fit through that
What's
gap.
going on?
I'm gonna fit through that gap.
Am I
Sorry.
just completely bugging out here?
Ish.
Well, at least not.
GG Dexter on ramming that overtaker. Who's the overtaker?
God no.
Whoa! Oh! 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 Someone's gone underground. He was beeping his horn as well. He could it.
Who's there like as he fades away? That's the guy who flipped me, by the way. Oh, almost attempted.
Who this guy?
Yep. Whoa! That guy completely cut me up. That's it now. Let's go on the whatever he's going.
Drive with some bloody respect.
You tell him, old man. You stupid idiot again. I'm gonna overtake that soon, I don't even care. I'm getting overtaken, mate.
Auto save.
Yep.
Sorry.
That
Oh.
went well.
Sorry.
What I'll do, we'll like go around here.
Oh God. Misjudged that lane. Someone's glitched. Someone's in the ground there. Sorry, kiddies. Ask your mummy and daddy what that means, and tell them not to confront me. Tom, what the fuck? Just pulled out there so I could tell where I swore. Trolling at Europort. Right, ready for the return trip?
Yep.
And then we'll continue with our journey. Shut your horn up. FFS, why do people overtake? Are they blind? If they were blind, they wouldn't be driving, sorry.
Oops.
Shift over, pal. Oh, don't put your hazards on! What are you putting your hazards on for? I'm bloody don't like it when people put hazards on. It means they're gonna pull over or something. I'm gonna back away from that dude. Right, onwards and upwards.
Hey.
Okay, he's stopping, so I'm just gonna... Oh, 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 that looked nasty.
What happened there?
The guy with the white trailer pulled out right in front of the person with the boat.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna even bother this bleep machine now. I'm just swearing too many times. He's worrying me. He's worrying me.
Yeah, you're worrying.
He's fine. He's fine. Let's get our the trucks repaired.
Yeah, you can do.
What's he doing now?
It's like 1 frame a second.
I'm fine.
Stuttering.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
No,
not.
I mean, like, it's not lagging. But, like, you just, I don't know.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or me as a player?
Yeah. Like, it's not lag, but, like,
45.
server.
There's someone with 136 packets. Sorry. I didn't know what this guy's... I don't know what this guy's doing.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh!
Oh, damn it. GG, mate.
Is it him over there?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He just kept slowing right down. Let's go and get this sorted out.
No
Arvo
one
Logistics.
No one flips my friend.
Don't get us into trouble. Services. Repair. 20k? Bloody hell. I'm not going to classify that as... I'm going to classify that as a mad expletive.
Right, I'm just going to the repair station now.
I'm just pulling out of there now. I'll wait for you outside. While I can get out. Let's put my hazards on.
Oh, stole it. Let's press F7. Well, that was a nice little turning.
Literally for me. Auto save. There we go.
Right, I'm coming out.
Right. Someone's lagging out.
Well then. I think they might be here for quite a while.
Why?
Can't even get out. Just that one guy who's blocking.
What? Hold on. There we go. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Crikey. Hey, out.
Oh, which way?
Left. Just stop there for a sec. Stop there for a sec. Stop, 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 stop.
I can't answer. Where are you?
Behind you.
Oh.
I told you to stop so I could turn around, but now you freed it up for me.
Oh, I thought like you were thinking. Let me just wait. I thought like it was somewhere else. That guy just completely got on the ground.
For God's sake. Ah, sorry. Sorry, even though you can't hear me, if you're watching the video and you were here, I'm sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Solved. Let's get out of here.
Good. Whoa. Right. And off we go.
Yep. Like as soon as we turn that corner, frame rate's back up to normal.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, this treasured moment. Um, got my foot down trying to speed up.
What speed are we doing? 40?
Yeah.
Lock it on cruise control.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember this sunflower field?
Oh, yeah.
Don't think we got that on video, have we?
No. This is where my first ever flip happened.
Yep.
Eh? Quite a bad one at that.
Yeah, it looks nice round here. I'm gonna do a flyby. You're not doing 40. I'm doing bang on 40.
Maybe slow down a bit. Oh, hello. Right, now I'm doing 40.
Nice truck.
Was that a man then? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Well,
Flipping it, you're whizzing, mate.
crikey, he's going quite fast. I like locking on at cruise control.
Yeah, it's good. Quite a big convoy.
Why has he got his beacons on? Quite a few trucks here.
Train line coming up.
Oh bloody hell. Yeah, do you remember our last disaster with the train line? Have you managed to get through?
What?
Have you managed to get through the train?
Yeah, have you?
No.
Oh,
Go
wait.
up. Get up. Get up. No. Oh, you scumbags! You absolute scumbag!
What?
I had to because I was. Hold on, let me sort myself out. Can you stop?
Yeah. What happened?
Basically, I was looking. The train went past, and I thought I'd leave the cruise control on. There's plenty of time for me to get there. I'm not joking. I got quite close to the barriers, and they still didn't come up. So I had to slam on the brakes and skid. I'm not joking. I proper slided off. And then by the time I stopped sliding, the barriers went up. Scumbags. Let me just catch up to you. Where are you?
Not that far away. When I'm going 10 miles an hour.
Ignorant. How am I not crashed properly? I don't know. I thought I would have at least flipped.
Where are you?
Hmm.
Oh, there you go. You're coming quite close now. No, I'm sorry if your video gets filed.
Yeah, you might want to stop singing.
Are we going 40, you say?
Yeah. I'm just going to get another auto save. Right, 40. There we go. Nice drive so far.
Well, yeah.
No major issues today.
$93 miles to go.
94 for me. No, it's 93.
I'm 91.
So I must be leaving a 2 mile distance between us two then.
That gives you an idea of the scale, I suppose.
Yeah. So like between me and the truck in front, that's 2 miles.
That's quite a lot, really, though.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Oh, this is my favourite bit of the road.
Yeah.
Get the nice scenery on this side. The sea and that. I'm gonna do another flyby, I think.
Oh, there's sunflower.
Oh, is it? Oh, this is the sunflower. I thought it was up there. I remember now.
There's a wall.
It is getting quite warm in my room. I thought this view might be more interesting for some people, so. Actually, not doing bad driving around like this.
No.
I nearly crashed into a Renault.
Oh god. Cut that bit out.
Got what bit out?
That bit.
Oh, I need to open a window or something. Which is weird because we are in like the middle of winter. We're meant to be in more snow, aren't we, at some point this week?
God knows.
It's meant to be quite heavy.
See, what happens is it snows and then it rains, so it's like
Hmm.
literally heavy snow. 1 hour later, heavy rain.
Yeah.
What a nice road, this.
Yeah. want to catch up to you a bit. Just going to take lead for a while.
Right.
Don't forget the highway code, Ben. Nearly on the motorway now. Well, entrance for the motorway. Autosave. If you didn't hear that, that didn't sound good, guys. Doodly doodly doo. You alright? Hello? I think I might have killed him. Yep, I think he's dead. Well, let him rest in peace. Anyway, let's continue this solely then. See. Right, well, we're nearly at the destination point now. To that guy. Someone's racing up behind me. I think we'll have a little competition at the roundabout. Hey, up! He lives! He lives! He lives! He's alive! I thought, oh, it's his ghost driving. Now he's dead. Rest in peace. In pieces. Yep, you're definitely in pieces. Rest in pieces. Whoa!
I'm not really dead.
What was that? Someone hear something? No, you're. Oh, I mean, yay, yay, you're alive still, yay! He's a Time Lord. He's regenerated.
All you need is love.
Ben, video. In fairness, you were overtaken, and I did indicate.
I'm wedged in a wall. How much damage have I caused to everyone? Sorry, hold on. Wait, everyone.
Wait. Okay. That's the grand finale.
Wait. Everyone. Patience. Okay. You can turn the corner.
I can't. You're clipping my trailer.
Oh, heck. Right, let me... I'll go this way. Oh, God, I'm causing quite a lot of damage, aren't I? Oh, sorry, mate.
Anyway. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah. Well, it's been a fun drive.
Yep.
Then.
As usual. Are my lights on green? No, they're on red. Come on. Today. 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 Thank you. Right, let's try and reverse this thing. It's quite busy here. Right.
What garage are you at?
LKW.
LKW.
Badly reversing. Actually, that might do it. Will that do it? No. Bit too. Oh. If I could see what I was reversing. Yeah, you trolling me now. Give me a bloody challenge. And we're done. Reasonable.
Yay.
Right. Let's find somewhere quiet to park and we'll wrap this video up.
That was done, man. The whole party. Oh, crashed into a wall.
Load of horn spam. Whoa, God.
Whereabouts have you gone?
Repair station.
Right.
Okay, he's logging out. Oof, whoa, are you in the air?
No.
The game's frozen. There we go. You know what, Ben? We need to wrap up this video. We need to tell this lot to go away. Right, let's do a U-turn. Fact.
Story of my life, my engine broke. They're going out here.
Pardon?
We're gonna go out this way.
Well, where do you want to go to wrap up the... I know, follow me, follow me. We need to do this professionally.
Which way are we going?
Follow me.
I flipped.
Really?
Come wrap up the video here.
Pardon?
Come wrap up the video here.
Ah, that's hold on, I need to get in position, don't I? Alright, hold on. There we go.
Oh heck. Hey.
No!
Oh.
Aw, come on, Gabe. Right, hold on.
Go
Let
over here.
me try that again. Right, I need to run. I need to run up. Right. Flow it. And
Oh. Hey. Oh.
oh, this'll do. That'll do. Right. Hold on.
Oh, one thing.
Screenshot.
Yes,
Pardon? Oh yeah. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that and get rid of that. Right. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Not as much occurring as previous videos, but hey ho, what can you do? We don't control the servers. So take care, guys. Enjoy your trucking.